Oh, we live, man. We live. Oh, shit, we live. We back. No, it's Friday. Shit, I'm ready to get to some money, man. It's another show. Welcome to another show. Jammin with J Money. We back to three J's. It's a triple J that's out today that got suspended, but we're gonna get to that. But it's the Triple J show. You know what I'm saying? Jammin with J Money, trying to get to some money, man. Y'all make sure y'all go over to SBR video / NBA to get to check out some articles over there. My guy Jordan and Junior, we both have articles on there each day, man. Different games. We got college basketball picks on there as well. So y'all hit the link below the video and it'll take you over there. You know what I'm saying? You go to college basketball with their tennis. Hey, y'all like some people like bet tennis out there, golf, all that. I don't mess with it, but hey, you got picks over there for it if you like it. What's up, Junior? Everything cool with you?
Yeah, I had an okay day. I mean, I went aggressive, had 7 picks, 7 official plays. I try not to have so many so early, but had some spots that I liked. Went 3 and 4, so it wasn't a great day, but the damage was limited. It would have been nice if the Clippers decided to show up. They should be ashamed of themselves. They shouldn't even be allowed to play in Staples Center for at least a couple of weeks, bro. That was pathetic, that performance. I mean, they did it the first quarter. But their effort from the second quarter on, where they got outscored by 22 points, was pathetic.
Yeah, I was watching that game too, and I seen that they covered their first quarter by half, and then after that, it was just, I mean, the Kings was on them. I was like, hold on, the Kings, by I'm doing my write up, I'm doing other stuff, I'm really zoned out, man. Yesterday, it was my homeboy birthday yesterday, man. So yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I was zoned out yesterday. Still had to do the write, still got to work. You know what I'm saying? Watch it, got the game on. I heard they say Kings up by 20. I said, hold on, what? Hold on, I thought I was tripped out. Nah, them boys was on them, man. I'm talking about stayed on them, man. And I see people once again, man. I had to say this real quick. I see people on my Twitter. I just like to see what people be doing, taking the Clippers second half, man. You ain't watching the game, bro. You can't be. You can't be. I mean, so you can't just think it's gonna be an automatic comeback. It's not. It's not that easy, man. It's just not. You have to see Paul George out there struggling.
Jay,
You have to watch. Kawhi's not even out there playing. You know what I'm saying? And there was some more bullshit there. Kawhi, the late Kawhi news. Like I'm seeing
Jay,
shit on my phone. So the game already started, and it's saying Kawhi questionable or listed as out. I'm like, hold on, what? The game already on. Then at halftime, or no, they saying questionable or something. You know, I'm like, bro, the game already started. He's not starting. You see what I'm saying? At halftime, then they rule him out. That's bullshit there. I think,
yo,
and it's
Jay,
because
Jay,
you're not gonna
Jay.
get no
Can I interrupt you
refund.
for a
You ain't gonna get no
second?
refund, but I think you deserve one though. But it's tough. I mean, the Kings came to play. Don't get me wrong, and the Clippers weren't in rhythm, just like we talked about it. But that's tough there. If you had the Clip, that is tough. I want my damn money back. I would. That's what I would be like. I want my money back. What was you saying, Junior?
Yeah, sorry to talk while you're talking, bro. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I swear to God, bro, I turned that. I was helping my homeboy move, so I was tired as hell once that game started. I turned on the game and I was like, how fucking tired am I that I don't see Kawhi Leonard anywhere, bro? So I started looking at the injury reports. I don't see any news. I was so confused. And then once the news came out, I was like, hold on, though, the game already started. What kind of nonsense is this? Anyways, bro, that shit, I was so heated, bro. That I didn't even watch past the second quarter. I seen the second quarter run, turned off my TV and called it a night, bro.
Exactly. And what you got? How was your day yesterday, Jordan? I'm finna get on this guy in the chat ass real quick, and but we'll go ahead, Jordan. How was your day yesterday? Then I'm gonna recap.
Man, never read the chat. That's lesson one. Yeah, I mean, not that it's gonna matter, but the Clippers deserve a very big fine for. It's not gonna change anything, but they deserve to be fined their asses off after that bullshit last night. I mean, I wasn't even on
Right.
the game, didn't even touch it, but I feel for everybody who had the Clippers, including Junior and everybody else, because I mean, that's just it's like we thought like at the beginning of the year, like these new injury reporting rules were gonna change things, and it hadn't changed a damn thing really. I mean, it's just made it to where some teams follow the rules and other teams choose not to. It's just kind of like more like guidelines than they are rules. Anyway, I actually had a good day yesterday. I ended up staying off some of the stuff from the show just because last second I ended up off the Charlotte Washington first half over. That one missed. I'm glad I stayed away from that one. I ended up barely hit the Boston team total at 118. They cashed that by 1 point. But the biggest play I had yesterday was a prop on Ivica Zubac. I was real happy with that one. He just absolutely smashes teams with no front court, and he had 10 rebounds last night. So I had his rebound prop was 6.5 yesterday. So, and I also jumped on the Hawks. So thank you for that one. That was probably another one of my I wish I would have hit on their money line too. I just took the 6.5 with them after I saw that it moved down from 7 yesterday. But overall, pretty good day. I want to give props to Jay for the Nuggets, even though I think you said get off of them after Gary Harris ruled out, and then they ended up winning outright anyways. I mean, Donnie Mitchell just had a crap game yesterday. That was a little crazy as well. I mean, everybody was kind of worried about Kawhi at that point, but that was a little under the radar thing as well that happened last night with Denver winning that game. But I mean, yeah, that's overall great day for me. I'm trying to keep it going here. I think that's 3 winning days for me in a row. I'm trying to make it 4 today.
Exactly. So the Cavs, you see the Cavs keep it close over there versus the Raptors. They only lose by 6 in that game. I was kind of flipping back and forth that game, and the Raptors kind of sort of seemed like they weren't really interested. They didn't really care about that game, just barely coming in. We see teams do that. I think we talked about that yesterday in the chat as well. I mean, we talked about that on the show as well. The Hornets, they were up after that first quarter, almost looked like, okay, yeah, they're coming in playing better defense. Held the Wizards only 26 in the first quarter. After that, the Wizards absolutely blitzed them, man, especially in the second half. And they game and it was crazy if you had the over. That game, it was crazy. I wanted to see, like, damn, is this game gonna go under? And then by a half point, it went over. So I'm sure that was tough there. It looked like it was going under though. But the Wizards, what did I say? The Hornets couldn't keep up with them. Hornets did get to 107 there, but like I say, they just couldn't score enough. The Wizards going to put 121 on them. Got the Hawks. We told you plus the 7, man. I didn't even see the little stuff with Simmons. He was like kind of sort of questionable if he did play. I knew that he was already sick. Period. So even if he played, he wasn't gonna be 100%. The 76ers were 1-7-1 last 9 games on the road. Horford was out. They had a huge look ahead spot. Hawks plus the 7. Give it to me all day. Like I say, I thought that the 76ers would win by 3 or 4, but end up losing the game outright. I didn't take the money line. I'm comfortable with the points all day, especially with bad defensive teams. You got to take the points, man. It was crazy. The Warriors versus the Celtics, they end up taking the L there, 104 to 119. I didn't have anything on that game. Didn't watch anything. It was crazy. They pretty much barely covered that game because I know my book had it at 14, and so they end up winning by 15. And the Jazz game, the thing I want to tell you guys about Jazz, so obviously with Gary Harris, obviously the write-up, since the day before, I'm on the Nuggets. Everybody on the Jazz, I'm on the Nuggets. I told you guys on the show, I'm on the Nuggets. Very last minute, then they ruled Gary Harris out. Well, I'm telling you guys, if you hadn't bet this game already, just stay off the game. It's that simple. I mean, I would feel more comfortable for you just stay off. I didn't tell anyone to go take the Jazz. I'm flip-flopping. I was thinking about, but I'm like, I'm riding it out. And I can tell you something. Personally, I did take the under. That was my hedge. Gary Harris been out. I was like, damn, it's even more going to be a blow of the for the offense. I knew that it was an under spot. It's tough to bet unders here, and I didn't want to give it out to anybody because, you know what I'm saying? I know I said I don't want to take him more unders, but that was my hedge. Took the under, and I needed this shit too. It came out for me. But and the Nuggets get the dub. So obviously I already bet the Nuggets minus the 1.5. I'm not taking the Jazz at minus the 2 in this spot. So what I was telling people, because a lot of people inboxing me here, obviously I had like 50 people inbox, hey, Harris out. Well, I'm telling people, if you hadn't betted already, stay off. But obviously people from the show already betted. Me personally, I don't hedge out on bets. I'd rather ride the shit out because if I end up winning, I don't want to be pissed that I, bought out of it. So I always tell people, what you guys do, that's up on you. That's your money. My money is a whole different thing. I was already on record with the article and on the show telling people on the Nuggets. So obviously I'm going to want that to cash for everybody that already took it. To the people that want to be negative, I hope he fucking lost. But the next thing, man, we got the Kings. The Kings 124 to 103. Kings came out there and played, man. It's really that simple. Paul George on the 8 points. That is a disgrace there. But the Kawhi Leonard thing, they have to get fined for that. I'm sorry. I mean, they've already played the game since the whole COVID thing. You can't say that it was dead or personal back or I don't think it was first game of back to back. I don't know. They should be fine there. But that's the only thing I had to say about that, man. I don't like to focus on anything negative. I'm all about positive vibes, man. Really on my Twitter. I mean, y'all know I got a lot of followers. I don't mind blocking anybody. One negative time, and you come something you're gone. It's that simple, man. I'm all positive vibes. Let's get to some money today, man. We got the Raptors versus the Pistons here. The Raptors, I know it's open up at 5. I'm seeing some 4.5s here. I'm seeing some 4.5s pop up here. The Raptors have already beat the Pistons. If I'm not mistaken, twice already this year. They already smacked them up. We know that they just walked through that game last night. They are on a back-to-back. Is Gasol gonna be back here, Junior? You got any insight on that one? Are you taking the Raptors here once again, or are you staying off of them?
So I'm bringing back my money line parlay. It's been like over a month since I've done one. I've actually got 2 of them today. So the Raptors are on my 2-team money line parlay. I got Raptors and OKC. I'll get to the breakdown once we touch that OKC game. But as far as the Raptors go, I know it's a back-to-back situation, and they've played a lot of games recently. So I'm a little bit worried about the fatigue factor. But in just a straight-up contest, first of all, the Raptors are 17-7 at home. 17-7 on the road. And to me, I've always said this, it kind of doesn't matter where they play or who they play. If the team is not as good as them, you could bank on the fact that they're going to win the game. They don't lose to inferior competition. They didn't cover the spread yesterday. It was a double-digit spread. The Cavs came to play. I'm pretty sure it was I was watching some of that game. It was a 1-point game with like 3 minutes left, if I'm not mistaken. So the Raptors could have easily lost that game. Norm Powell had to come up big at the end. I just think that in this specific situation, if you look at Detroit, they're not a bet-on team in any way, shape, or form. They've lost 4 straight. And the Raptors have beaten them by double digits twice so far. So, if you're asking me why I like this pick, I just think straight up, the Raptors can easily go into this game, get a victory. They haven't forgot the fact that Detroit swept them last year. This is a rivalry between Coach Casey and his former assistant, Nick Nurse, who won an NBA championship with a team that Casey helped build. I'm taking the Raptors here.
Exactly. Yeah, they on a back-to-back. They got the old coach over there for Casey. It didn't afford the Casey. Obviously, I always think that's the angle, but it had mattered this year. I remember, like I said, it was a couple of times. Detroit played them in Toronto, and they played them at the house and got smacked. And that time at the house, they was without everybody. Now they got some players back. It's tough. The revenge game, JME wants to say the Pistons here. It's a little. I wouldn't do. I'm not betting them. I'm not stepping from the Raptors. The Raptors are a superior team. They are on a back-to-back. They could run out of gas. The Pistons are a different team than the 2 times that they played early this year, but it's tough for me to. The Raptors have won 9 straight games, man. It's tough for me to step in front of that. I'm not the revenge game. Jay is not going to always give me. I don't bet things simply on that. This is a double revenge game, man. I'm not taking them. Lean the Pistons, but especially the Raptors on back to back. Like I say, much better team though. What you got, Jordan? Anything on this game? If not, we get to another one.
Hey, I'll make y'all some money on this game here. First off, I'll prevent you from losing money. Just don't bet the sides in this game. I think the Raptors are definitely, like Junior said, a pretty good bet to win. But coming off the back-to-back, and their legs are a little tired, that concerns me on the road here. Detroit is not a pushover team per se, but they also don't play a ton of defense, and that is much evidence when the first 2 meetings between these 2 teams, especially in the first half, which is where I'm going to this one. I got the number at 114.5. I love the over here in this first half. I think it's probably going to be my best play of the day. The last 2 times these 2 teams have played, the first half total is skied over, average of 128 points in those first 2 first halves. In this one, and you look at the pace, you break down the pace from those 2 games, played a first half pace of almost 107. Like, that's unheard of for these 2 teams. It's way faster than what they normally do. For whatever reason, they get up and down against one another. And we've seen the Pistons, just slowly, progressively get faster and faster now. Even with Reggie Jackson back in the lineup, they're going to be playing even faster now. I just see this game being an up and down first half. I could see Toronto trying to slow the game down, maybe buckling down on defense here later in the game. But I think in the first half, I think they're going to try to bide their time, just try to stay, just try to keep this game, if they are getting hit, if Detroit is hitting shots, I think Toronto has the ability to kind of stay with them and then buckle down on the second half is kind of what I'm saying. And then maybe we'll see a little more defense then in the second half. But this first half total, I think, is very, very nice. It's already up to 115. I grabbed it at 114.5. I still like it at that number. I'm seeing it touch 115.5 at pennies. It would not be surprising to see this get up to 116 before game time. So yeah, I think we're going to see pace. We're going to see not a whole lot of defense from the Pistons, and maybe even not very much from the Raptors early on in this one.
Yeah, I could definitely see it. We know the Raptors. Hey, both teams can score. Both teams can score. I could definitely see that, man. I might have to ride with you. I know this is a total. Unless it's a certain type of spot. These is. I would only be looking at overs here, man. So my guy, I'm definitely. You should be very confident in that play. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, man. Any over, you should be very confident. I mean, they've been hitting at a very high rate, very high rate. Let's get to the next game, man. We got the Bulls versus the Nets here. Jordan, hit me out. What was the Levine prop? What was the Levine prop? And I know somebody in the chat, they might have something different as well. What y'all got in the chat? What y'all look it up for me? What y'all got for the Levine, the props, and what you have for me, real quick, Jordan? Did you look it up for me?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's at the one I looked at. He was at 29.5, but the under was juiced pretty heavily. So you'll probably find it at 28.5 with the over juice, 29.5 with the under juice. But I thought the funnier one that I had to look up for you was his odds to be the top scorer of the night, and it's like almost at minus 300. It's like minus 285 right now. So it's basically like they're saying he's locked to be the highest scorer of the night tonight. It's just a matter of if he gets to that.
Just for the Bulls or what? Real quick,
no,
for the
whole
Bulls
game,
or for the
minus 285 to be the top scorer. So they obviously love him to be the top scorer. That maybe a good bet on Kyrie then, since he's such a favorite. I didn't even look up Kyrie's odds, but that's kind of a crazy little player prop for you tonight on him. But yeah, 30 points is what you're gonna need to cash an over on Zach LaVine tonight.
Yeah, and he gonna get it, and I'm gonna tell you a few reasons why. Last game, he got screwed over. The refs know it. They go back and look at games. Last 2 minute report, all of it. With the game online, it was a blown call. It was a huge blown call. But enough about that. I told you about it yesterday. You should already, if you watch the show every day, you already know. You dig what I'm saying? But he gonna go over it. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Also, All-Star snub, famous state. Did he? Zach LaVine didn't make the All-Star, did he? Did he make it?
No.
Yeah. So he got snubbed. He gonna be pissed for that as well. Hey. I think that, I'm not saying that it's going to catapult the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have them cover here, but I know for sure that I can't just say it was a game like that before for the Rockets, but that was the fucking Rockets. The Rockets is trash. I think that the refs they got to look out for them. It's almost like a payback. You can't give them the game back. You see what I'm saying? They lost it in overtime. You can't do that. Something else you can't do the next game. Hey, and it doesn't matter what refs. He gets the call. Hey, give him more. Every time he gets slapped, anything, he just get breathed up, foul. And if it happens, we know the Nets are an inconsistent team. Yeah, the last game they played well. For Kobe, you know what I'm saying, heavy hearts, it's still going to be for this one as well at the house. But I'm just saying, this is going to be definitely something to look out for the Bulls tonight, the way that they got snubbed in the last one. That's the only thing I'm saying. And the Bulls, they can play some defense, man. I think that the total opened up at 220.5. It's got bet up to 223. Jordan, and what you got on this one, Jordan? What you think on the total in this? I think the way that the Bulls play defense, I know that the Nets, you know what I'm saying, can push the pace, but the Bulls play some defense. Their offense hadn't been too great. We saw that game versus the Pacers. What that game, if I'm mistaken, should have went under as well. If it wouldn't have went, we already talked about that. That game would have went under as well versus the Pacers. They have a better offense than the Nets, in my opinion, much better offense. I think 223 too much, but I think the people getting a little too out of it. But here we go. Here I go. You talk about the unders once again. What you think, Jordan? But pace-wise, you think it's too many points in this spot?
I'd be a little worried about the under just for 2 reasons. One, the Bulls defense is nowhere near what it's been for the entire season over their last 5 to 8 games, just with all their front court injuries. So the resistance in the middle is basically going to be next to nothing, if not less than nothing, for the Bulls tonight. So like the Brooklyn is just so big on the side, they're going to be getting offensive rebounds. That's the only thing I worry about, because theoretically, the Chicago's going to want to play this game a little bit more paced down, try to force Brooklyn to play their style of basketball. They can play defense, but the only thing is, if Brooklyn's just controlling the glass on both ends, unless Chicago's just hitting at can't hit the broadside of the barn tonight offensively, I could still see the over going here. I was actually looking at the first half over, but I decided to lay off. It's gotten up to 115, I think. I like the Toronto-Detroit one just a lot better, so I decided just to pick that one and lay off the other one. But I could see where you're coming from, but that's the only thing that concerns me is, like you said, not only is Zach LaVine going to try to touch 40 tonight, they're not going to have much defense, I don't think. And I think if Brooklyn's controlling the offensive glass, they're getting kickouts for open 3-pointers on second chances. That's what's going to screw you over on an underplay tonight.
Exactly. So no play on this game from you, right? I was just picking your brain, man. You know damn well I ain't make. Just real quick, no play from you on this game, right?
No, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was thinking about that first half over, but I'm just going to lay off this game, I think.
Got you. Yeah, I would. And I see people in the chat. Yeah, the Bulls. The only way I could look at this game is the Bulls plus let's see, we seeing +5.5. You wait, you might get. I see a 6 out there at you wager. There's 1 6 out there, and others will follow. I see, yeah, bet online 5.5 at -115. So yeah, it's moving towards the 6. You like the Bulls? Wait, I can't say. Obviously, they still don't have any. And I know I saw that Gafford might come back. Not in this game, but I know Gafford's kind of sort of close to coming back. It's crazy when you say when you happy that Gafford can come back, but Wendell Carter Jr. Obviously, I mean they're still down in their bigs. Obviously, DeAndre Jordan and Allen should eat in this game, so obviously they're outsides. But the way and like me personally, I would stay off the Nets because I think that the refs could be helping out the Bulls. It's just that it's that simple, and it's tough to look at it again like that. But after what happened, you got to be logical sometimes. And like I said, I was watching that game live. He got screwed, man. He did, and I know that they sent the tape to the. I mean, I know that the refs already looked at it, but they probably sent the tape to him. Oh, hey, put emphasis on it. Hey, look, you screwed us out of the game. We need the next one. Y'all owe us a couple games now. But anything on this one, Junior?
I have no official play on this game, but I think that number is just way too high, though. 223 is just too high. I think that, yeah, no, I mean, again, I don't like this game at all. I don't see any angle. So if you're asking me if I had a free play, it would be the under 223. I know you don't like the unders, but I just think that that's too many points in this specific matchup.
Exactly. And then towards the end of the season, and we see teams have something to play for, playoff implications, you'll start to see them unders come back. And they'll actually have a lot of value because the numbers from the beginning of the season will be so shaded up to high. Oh, look what they did earlier in the season. Oh, yeah, it's different time now, though. But yeah, I'm waiting, though. But, yeah, if I had a lean on this game, Bulls and the unders, the only way I could look. You like the Bulls, wait. You're going to get the 6. You like the Nets, you could have got them at 5, take them at the 5.5, take them down. It's probably only gonna go up, man. We only got we got 5 more games, so we get to it, man. This Mavs versus Rockets spot, not a whole lot. It's a game I did the write up on. Most of the people, the true ones, they probably already read or wrote. They already read it. The article that I wrote, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, well, we like the Mavs. So y'all know, man, I'm fading the Rockets. It's clear I really could have did, if I could have did the article that short, I would have said clear fade of the Rockets, and that's it. Obviously Luka's out, and I wish he win because it wouldn't be an easy win for the Mavs, but we'll come in there and touch them boys up. We would. In this particular spot, and I almost like it even better. No Luka. Team has to rally without him. We still got guards that can step in there. We got guards out there. I'm telling you, I say we because it's Mavs fan for life. Y'all should have worn a Mavs shirt today, man. But I think in my book, hanging a 10. It's a 10 out there as well at Bet Online for Houston. It's going up to 10. And I understand Sharps are back on it. They saying, hey, the Rockets is bounce back spot at the house. The first game back off a 4-game road trip. I don't think they're back, man. Honestly, and the way that the Rockets been playing, the Mavs come in here and win this game. They're the third best road team in the league, man. Third best. They're 16-6 on the road, and they're 14-3 straight up after a loss, and 14-2 ATS. So I mean, they've been absolutely killing it, man. After a loss, they pissed off. I told y'all there was a bad spot for them versus Suns. Absolute no show. Damn near 30-point loss. We never had a lead in that game. Now this is a bounce back game. Luka out. I see on my phone he could have missed a couple of weeks, or whatever. But you tell me I'm getting 10 points here with an in-state rival. They did already beat Houston earlier this year as well. Came in there and smacked them by 20. Houston's not in good form right now. It's that simple. Laying 10 points. If they come out here and win this game at double digits, I'll be surprised. I'll just have to lose my money. But I got to take the Mavericks here. 9.5, 10. I have to. Way the Rockets have looked, man, absolutely terrible. And it would run me extremely hot here if they blow the Mavs out here. It would run me extremely hot because they play when they want to. We know the Rockets are a good team, but like I said in the write-up, they are the most underachieving team in the league this year. And I'm sure my guy Junior going to say the same thing. What's up, Junior?
Yeah, and so you'll be surprised to know that I actually have a play on the Rockets. This is my first Rockets play of 2020. And if they don't do the business in this spot, it'll be my last. I promise you that. But I kind of went, like I said, this is a money line parlay. So the spot that I like here with the Rockets coming off a disappointing loss to Portland by double digits is for them to take care of business in the first half. So I got Rockets money line first half. No Luka. Like I said, if they can't bounce back from that poor performance in their last game and take care of Dallas in the first half, I just need them to win by 1. Just to come out and put some effort in, try to turn that tide. Doesn't mean they're going to win the game. If you're asking me full game, I absolutely love your play. Dallas plus the points. I would never take the Rockets double digits. I don't give a shit if Luka's playing or not. In this specific spot, though, I'm taking Rockets first half on the money line.
Yeah, effort is huge to me, man, because the Rockets hadn't shown any of it, man. I'm sorry. I couldn't look to them boys with anything, man. And I don't like that. Probably everybody would be. I ain't gonna say everybody will be on the Mavs because it's steady going up. Money's coming in on the. They're not that much of a public dog. We'll probably have other teams out there that the public will be on. You know what I'm saying? It's a late game tonight and everything. We cool on this one, man. I don't think because I don't like when everybody's on the underdog, but there's no way in hell. I mean, my book is hanging at 10. I ain't finna go and smack them, but I mean, I'm finna try to. I'm finna go and pick up some. Hey, you finna go pick up some cheddar, but I'm gonna drop it. Hey, you keep forward there. Put that down for the Mavs plus at 10, man. You got me. There's no way in hell I can't take that, bro. I'm sorry. It looked like juicy. And I ain't gonna say it looked juicy because I mean it was 5 this morning. Then it's an overreaction. It's way too much overreaction. Houston here should be 5, even without Luka, the way they've been playing. I'm sorry. What you got, Jordan?
Yeah, I definitely would say that this is a Mavs or nothing spot for me because I think we're all three pretty close to Houston Rockets haters for the most part on this show. I mean, and for good reason. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they haven't done anything to prevent that. I mean, like they absolutely underperform at every given instance almost. And against a team was going to be, like you said, undervalued even if they were completely healthy, is now coming in and getting 10 points. I'm a little worried about Tim Hardaway Jr. I would really like to see if he's going to play before I am comfortable, actually taking the points. So I think if I do end up tailing you guys, I'll probably wait until I hear more from him. But if he plays, I agree with you guys. I think that the full game is just way too many points. If it gets down to 10, it wouldn't be surprised if I see it dip down back to 9.5 afterwards. I think most people see that with Dallas is, they may be without their best player, but they're still a very deep team. They still can play defense. And in these divisional games, anything can happen. And in a divisional game, I think 10 points is just, like you said, it's just way too much right now.
Yeah, you said something right there. Definitely, Tim Hardaway Jr. is questionable here. I hope he play. Me, obviously, Luka's not playing. So come on, Timmy, we need you to go and lace him up, man. He questionable with a back, man. Go and massage him up. What I always say, go and massage him up, man. Going, you know what I'm saying? Here in Dallas, a few years back, got busted for a few of them massage parlors. You know what I'm saying? Going there in Asia, they give you a little do something strange for a little piece of change. You know what I'm saying? Rub him up one time. Get him ready for the game out here in Rockets. He in Houston, hey. James Harden, take him to the strip club or some one time, man. Get him right. You can need to come out here and bust a couple threes. Hit him with that crossover like your daddy used to do, man. We need y'all to keep this game close. You lose by 7 all day. You lose by, I mean, this my team want to win. You lose by 7 all day. Just give me the cash, please. Let's get to the next game, man, and it's going up fast. It's going up fast, man. Especially the Grizzlies versus Pelicans. These teams, I don't like that it is almost an immediate revenge spot. The Pelicans just beat up on the Grizzlies. But they showed that they were the better team. They're simple. Hey, even in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Jaren Jackson third was in that game. Jaren Jackson, well, he won't be in this one. Let's see. Who else was it? Brandon Clark doubtful today as well, man. The Pelicans are starting to gel. It's starting to look nice. They do come back to the house here, but like I said, man, they've been touching 7.5 already. It was at 4.5. Went up 5.5. You know what? Obviously the suspension 6.5, touching 7.5 now. See an 8. 8 pop up at UH. I hate when and it's tough because I like the Pelicans here. I do, and I really think that they should win this game by double digits. The Grizzlies, they ain't a pushover. They can keep it close, but obviously they missing a couple of key players, man. Way the Pelicans are playing, them boys nice right now. You hope they coming back at the house. What was it? 2-game road trip, 3-game road trip. I still think it's a Pelican smash spot. This is gonna be the most public bet game, but public bet game of the day. They don't always matter though. Doesn't always matter. I still like the Pelicans here. You definitely losing value though. That was just they just stepped out on the road. They just stepped out on the road to Cleveland one time. That was it, man. But Pelicans here, man. Pelicans. I was liking it 6, man, but shit, it's going up 7.5, 8 now. Anything on this one, Junior?
It's too many points, bro. I mean, we're laying 7.5 points with New Orleans now. That's what we're doing. Why would I do that? Bro. I don't get it. Like it would be one thing if Memphis was struggling. Memphis is the better team. I mean, maybe not right now this minute they're not the better team, but I mean, even if we're just looking at record, I mean, Memphis has won 8 of their last 10 games, so I just don't understand why. I would take the points with Memphis, to be honest with you, man. Plus 7.5. I think they've proven enough this month that at least for the time being, they're a bet-on team. They're in the fight for that 8th spot. As a matter of fact, they're in that 8th spot. Yeah, nah, I can't lay that many points in New Orleans right now. It's just too many points. I don't have a play on it, but if you're asking me what way am I leaning, I would take the points in Memphis.
Yeah, I want to know what's up with Jordan. That's his team. Jordan, I want to know. Do you think this too much? Because look, they just went in there and beat, and like I say, it's a quick revenge. But the Pelicans just showed that they're a better team than the Grizzlies. Grizzlies was at full squad at the house. It was a 3-point game. It was a 3-point, you know what I'm saying, favorite in that game as well. The Grizzlies were 3-point favorite, full squad at the house. Pelicans go in your house, smack you up by 10 while you're on a winning streak. You know what I'm saying? While you're balling at your house where you play the best, smack you up by 10. They showed it. We know that matchup wise, the Pelicans are, in my opinion, the Pelicans are a better team. They got the better guards. I mean, they got big men. They got big guys as well. Now they got Zion out there. I mean, it's looking nice. The team like they got, I mean, Ingram is starting to feel as well. Drew Holiday. Now I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you one thing that I don't like about here. I saw Drew Holiday today that, you know what I'm saying, teams shopping around Drew Holiday, and even the fact that the Pelicans are even listening to offers, I don't know why you would mess up the Tim Hardaway Jr. listed probable. He listed probable. I'm finna go take the 10. I'm sorry, but that's the best bit of the day in my opinion, man. Tim Hardaway Jr., Timmy. But I don't like that they shopping. I don't like that they shopping Drew Holiday. I don't like that because I like this squad. The Pelicans, I mean, they got some Lakers players over there. I like this Pelicans team right now. They show me some of these past two. Them boys rolling right now. You see what I'm saying? Hey, them boys rolling. You don't step in front of them right now. And they just showed that they better than Grizzly, even with Jaren Jackson Jr. having 19 in their game, even with Brandon Clark coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Nice pick and roll guy. Capella listed out Friday. I'm finna smack. Go ahead, Jordan. What you got?
Oh man, I'm now gonna have to jump on Dallas here in just a second. Yeah, no, hang on. Because I'm a little disappointed. Not neither of you guys, but just coming on the show today in general. I was about to just let y'all just unload on the Memphis Grizzlies +6.5 tonight because, as Junior said, it's just way too many points. And then 30 minutes before we start, we get the news that Brandon Clark is doubtful now. And that was going to be basically my whole reasoning is because I think the books are just shading too many points because of the Jaren Jackson news. Obviously, Jaren Jackson is very important, but Brandon Clark is going to be as good, if not better, of a player in the long run than Jaren Jackson Jr. And I think that's a bold statement of mine, but I don't think it's that far off from the truth because Jackson's great, but Clark has just got so much bounce, and he's a better defender, better rebounder. He was going to come in the starting lineup, and it'd be a great matchup with him and Zion. I think that would have been so much fun to watch. And now he's going to be out, and so the Grizzlies are down two of their best three front court players in a game where they'll probably, New Orleans is going to go small and run Jonas Valanciunas out of the lineup. Memphis is going to have no defense tonight in the interior, and that just scares me now. I was all ready to take the points with Junior, man, in this one. I was ready to go. Junior, I don't think he said he was going to be on it, but he said he would if he had to play in this one, and I was kind of feeling the same way. New Orleans, I just don't trust. Like Jay said, they could at any second they could trade away Drew Holiday, which I think they're going to do just in case they want to get some value for him, and they got a ton of guard depth that they want to open up minutes for. I mean, like it was all shaping up to be a great play. The book's overreaction to the Triple J news, and now they don't have Clark, and I'm just so shook. I'm staying off the entire game, to be honest. The total is so high. I was thinking about some overs in the derivatives, but they're so high that I can't get over it. Now the total's steaming up to 7.5, 8, but my guy Brandon Clark and Jaren Jackson Jr. don't look like they're going to be in there now, so that's just troubling for me. So I think I'm going to stay off. Unfortunately, may have to jump on that Dallas though now that we got some no Capella and we're getting Tim Hardaway back in the game. That 10 is definitely looking way more appealing than it was 5 minutes ago now.
What you mean might have to jump on now? I already told y'all. I already told what time the article come out. 9 something this morning. I already told y'all.
Oh, I'm just saying me personally. Then I watch
Jimmy's show. Then I watch my guy Jimmy's show. So my guy ski my guy ski with me. I know my guy Wham's with me. I watched the show, Jimmy's show. My guy, the GOAT Teddy Covers is with me. I just smashed it, man. Just smashed it. I don't know what you boys bet. It ain't a max play, but it might have to be. Like I say, my book's hanging to 10. I already told y'all before. Full squad for the Rockets. Like the Mavs. No Capella. Now, if they sit Harden, I'll be scared. If they sit Harden, I'll be scared. Rockets are a better team right now without Harden. Eric Gordon running the show, they'll play better. I want Russell, and matter of fact, Russell Westbrook, I want Harden just in there, just Harden in there, and he going to kill the game himself. I like the Pelicans. It's getting up there though. It is getting up there. But this ain't, in my opinion, it's a revenge game for the Grizzlies. But in my opinion, they don't match up well versus Pelicans. Pelicans at full squad, they'll probably come in here and win this game by double digits at the house. Full going. Zion, it's sold out now. Zion here. It's a new age. Let's get to this game, man. We got 3 more games. I don't have much on the. I know that the Nuggets and this spread going up as well, and the Bucks should be the play here in this spot. The Nuggets come in back to back. Obviously, they had their game last night. They won their game last night. This game doesn't really matter to them. It's an Eastern Conference game. This game doesn't really matter to them. They're in a bad spot. George Hill out. George Hill, so the Bucks trying to help him a little bit, but we know long as Giannis in there, and look, DiVincenzo questionable as well. Giannis still listed as questionable. He gonna play, man. Ain't nothing wrong with your damn shoulder. You just resting up. But yeah, the Nuggets, they have defense to stay here, but I don't know if they'll have the offense. In my opinion, they don't have enough scoring to stay here with the. I don't think their defense can do it here for the versus the Bucks, man. If Giannis back in here, they'll probably smash. The line's going up though. I'm not leaning the Bucks. What you got, Junior? You taking? I know you probably got Bucks first half. Junior got Bucks first half. I'm telling you right now.
Obviously, you already know. 3-team parlay, Bucks first half, Rockets first half, Lakers first half. It speaks for itself. They're about to smash these clowns.
I can dig
first
it.
half.
I can dig it. What you got? What you got, Jordan?
I don't have anything on this game. I am a little worried. I think that Giannis just said he was going to play, I think, a little earlier. I saw that pop up. So I think he's going to be back in there. And then I don't think the other injuries really matter for them too much. The Bucks are just way too deep on the wing. I don't have a play on this game, but I can't. I would definitely not take points with Denver coming off a back-to-back game and now having to play one of the best teams in the league in their house. It's just, especially how banged up they are. I'd rather just stay off the game entirely, I think.
Yeah, Giannis is in. I'm looking at my wish call. They don't be always have Gasol out. Giannis say he gonna play. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. He gonna always play. Yeah, but Timmy in. I like that. Yeah. Timmy's in. Yeah. Books moving it to 9. Some games moving it down to 9. Some of them still got 9.5 though. We'll see though. Nothing guaranteed. I always tell you guys that nothing is guaranteed. Do not go put your whole account on these picks, man. It's always live for tomorrow. One unit. It's you know what I'm saying. You gotta live for tomorrow. Ain't nothing guaranteed, bro. Nothing guaranteed. 2 more games. OKC Suns. Devin Booker, it'll be interesting to see what's up tonight because obviously he's be pissed. He should have been he's an all-star. Devin Booker's an all-star. He could be on other teams and he's still in there. If he was on a team like the Celtics or somebody, hey, I'm telling you, that boy is a walking bucket. There's not many players that can stop Devin Booker as a one-on-one player. You better go double team him. That's the only thing I gotta say. And if he's pissed tonight, it might be too much. That's the only thing I'm saying. Okay, see the better team, but if they don't have Baines, it'd be nice if the Suns were full go here. I'd probably be on the Suns. I can't say. They did lose already. They lost already this year to OKC 126-108. OKC a better team, but I do think the Suns match up well versus them. And if Devin Booker is pissed tonight, he go for 50. We'll see. OKC been ball on the road. They beat the Kings. Struggled for a second there with them, but then smacked them by 20. But they struggled for a second versus the Kings. We'll see if the Suns be able to come out to play. The thing with the Suns, and if I like the Suns here, it would be first half. They'll come out hot in their game. First quarter, first half, they'll come out hot, and then the second half, you know what I'm saying? They just fade out. They just fade out. Teams, defensive scheme versus Booker, everything changed. They might start doubling, but first quarter, first half, I think Suns gonna come out here to play in this particular spot. They are coming off. They smacked shit out of my Mavs. They smacked the shit out of them. You got anything on this one, Jordan?
Yeah, I do. The Devin Booker thing is a little concerning for this pick, but I don't think it's going to kill it even if he does come out and have a really hot first half. But I'm on the unders in the first quarter and the first half in this one. OKC, like you said, has been absolutely balling on the road, and a big part of that has been their defense. But the problem is when they go on the road, their offense just really slow to start, especially early in games and then and first halves as well. Combine that with a Phoenix Suns team that should be pretty motivated in this one, and a Thunder team that, if the Thunder can, they're good enough and they can come out here and grab the script of this game and force the Suns to play at their style of game, which is what they've been doing on the road. It's how they've been successful. They play defense, they force teams that are faster than them to slow down, and they have a pretty good transition defense. Like that's the game plan for the Thunder. And I did the same thing 2 nights ago, and it cashed for me with the Thunder on the road. Is I was looking at them as an ATS pick, and then I just continued to look at it, and the totals just screamed at me that they're going to be good underplays here. I think if OKC, if this game is played to their style early on, I'd be very surprised if either team scored a bunch of points here early in the game. Now, later in the game, legs are starting to get a little tired. We're obviously in late January, almost February. That's where I'd be a little bit more concerned. So I'm laying off the full game under. But I think that it's already been steaming down. We're a little bit. It's gone from 57 to 56.5 in the first quarter. You're seeing the first half go from 114 to 113.5. I wouldn't be surprised to see that one continue to go down. So a little bit of chasing steam here, but I do like the way the Thunder have been playing on the road defensively. And if they slow this game down, I think the under is a very good play because I think the books are shading a little bit more towards the Suns controlling this game script. I don't think that's going to be the case at all. I think the Thunder are actually going to be able to come in here and dictate the pace of this game.
Exactly. Yeah, I know Junior probably ain't touching this one, man. Junior probably ain't touching this one. Then we got Junior. Just shake your head real quick if you gonna miss it. If you got to play on this game, you got to play on this one real quick. Junior, let us know what you got on this one, and then combine it with what you got on Blazers versus Lakers. Obviously, it's Lakers' first time playing since the fallen angel. You know what I'm saying? Kobe going down and his daughter. Don't forget that it ain't just Kobe, man. It's his daughter. She was much younger than him, man. Y'all really even more impactful. She was only 13, man. Y'all stop being. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Kobe was the NBA player, but his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they land 13 tonight, and I know that last night that the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really come to play like that. And but this is a different. I know this is emotional. They haven't played for a while. They out on the football field, you know what I'm saying, working out and stuff. Yesterday, AD and LeBron got Kobe tattoos. They already smacked the Blazers up. Blazers look like a bet on team right now. I'm not gonna lie. Dame is doing, you know what I'm saying, balling right now. They got a Reese over there, got some new players. This is the first game since that though, and there's no way in hell you could bet against the Lakers. I know that they could be their minds to be able to place and all that. Lakers by fucking 40 tonight, in my opinion, man. I think they'll come out and smack them. I don't think it's gonna be the Blazers looking good anymore. They're gonna come back down to earth in this game, in my opinion. What you got on this one, Jordan Junior? Tell them what you got on OKC, Phoenix. Then if you have anything on Portland, Lakers, your look, and then recap them with your plays, my guy.
Yeah, I'll be super quick. I got to send a quick shout out, though, to one of my hometown guys, Luguentz Dort. I told you guys at the beginning of the season, he was on the D-League team. The last time that I had coached in my hometown back in 2014, my team lost to his in the semifinals. So it's good to see him in the NBA making an impact. And he's not just on Oklahoma City. He's getting 30 minutes a game. He was the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. Player of the Year as a freshman, all defensive team. So he's making a big impact. I like OKC. I think that OKC just travels well. They smacked these guys up the last time they played. I know I got to be quick here. So my two-team parlay is Raptors money line, Thunder money line, and I got a 3-team first half money line parlay: Lakers money line first half, Bucks money line first half, Rockets money line first half. Everything that Jay just said, man. I think that LeBron James is gonna come out here like an absolute beast for his boy Kobe. How could the Lakers come out with less than a crazy, just emotional, solid effort in the first half of this game? So that's why I like that look.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right, Gabriel. Yeah, the 7 other victims as well, man. 7 other victims as well. But obviously, maybe a lot of people that just look at it with Kobe don't even look at anybody. So obviously, all the victims, man, the pilot, everybody. Obviously, I mean, you never like to see anybody, you know what I'm saying, go. So it's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough out here. What you got, Jordan? Anything on what you said, what you had to say? Okay, so anything on Blazers versus Lakers? You think it's too many points? You think the Blazers stay hot in this spot? And recap them with your plays, my guy. And then I'll let us out of here.
No, I'm not touching the late game. I agree with you guys. Just the emotion of the building, I think, makes the variables in this one a little bit too great. So I agree. I think the Lakers could come and absolutely smash here. But then again, like I think Jay, you just mentioned something. I mean, it's also like they still may have some pretty heavy hearts here, and it may be they may be not mentally locked into the game as much. So I could see both sides of that. So once again, kind of one of the reasons why I'm laying off this game. But I'll recap real quick. I got. First half over Toronto and Detroit at 114 and a hook. That's my best play today. And then I like the unders in the first quarter and the first half of OKC and Phoenix. I got those at 57 and 114.
I like it. I like it. So we got lines moving
Hey,
all over the place right now.
Jay,
Yeah,
somebody in the chat
go
saying that
ahead.
Melo out.
Yeah. Melo was
Yeah,
ruled out
Carmelo's out.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I forgot to say that. Yeah, Melo was ruled out
I didn't know
yesterday. I
that.
already knew that. I forgot to say that. Tell you guys that. My bad, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all that. Yeah, I like the Lakers tonight, man. I do, and they're gonna be playing with heavy hearts. This is one where I think it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like I really think they're gonna smash them by 20 tonight. I really do. I really do. And honestly, I wasn't gonna bet this game, but I'm taking the Lakers tonight. And you make official for me, man. Lakers minus the 13. I just bet the Rocket, not the fucking Rocket. I bet the Mavs plus the 10. It's going down to 9. I still like it 9.5. Still nines out there, 9.5. So I still like it plus the 9. I still like for it to be a close game. I think the Mavs, it's a live. They're live dog tonight, in my opinion. Even in Houston, they come off a terrible loss, man. 14-3 straight up after a loss this season. I'm leaning towards the Pelicans. It's a lot of points, man. We got to get out of here. Let's all be better, man. Y'all know how, you know what I'm saying? You get push yourself to be greater, man, every single day. I'm leaning the Bulls as well. Let's try to get some money, man. Almost 600 people in here. And no LeBron versus Carmelo tonight. It's gonna be versus Dame. He gonna come to play, but I think it's gonna be too much LeBron and AD tonight, man. Lake Show tonight. I should have wore that shirt, man. Let's say Los Bookmakers. Come back and holler at us tomorrow.